Okay, so this is my list of what I would consider my 40 to watch, top 40 to watch tokens of the top 200 tokens on CoinMarketCap. Basically, these are the rankings on where they were on the 20th. I'm sorry, yeah, the 20th, and this is me looking at them on the 10th. I know on the top it says July 20th. I actually meant to put down a different date, but this is me looking at them and looking to be very active in looking at them, right? So I want you guys to kind of do your own research. So when I go over this, there's 10 other tokens that I'm looking to add that are in the top 250. So I want to do the 50 of the top 250 that most should be watched, tokens that can 5 to 10x in the next 6 months. So if there's anything that I missed, let me know by commenting below. If you like the information, please just like it. You can follow me by subscribing, obviously. And everything else will follow. But yeah, if you guys could do me a favor, just let me know if there's any other tokens that I'm missing or any information that I'm missing. So Steam, not to be mistaken by Steam Dollar, but same company, same developer, same reasons. Although I don't really understand why the other one exists, but I guess we'll try to figure it out by looking at it. I tried to do a little bit of research just now, but there's not as much information about Steam Dollar as there is about Steam. So anyway, at one point, and I was looking at this on the 20th, Steam was 40 cents, which is not a bad amount because right now it's at 28 cents. So if I was to have purchased before, I would be down quite a bit. You're talking about almost a third of my money that I would be down if I had purchased, no matter what I purchased at. If it's $300 or if it's $400 or whatever, I would be down quite a bit amount. So I'm just putting this out there that this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to invest. I, tried that whole thing and it does not work. So personally, right now, I'm just trying to track it and just try to follow it and just say, look, if there's something that you think that I should be talking about to invest or whatever, just let me know. But I'm not going to tell anyone to invest. I'll do my own research, you do your own, and then I'll just keep a track record of all the things that I found and things that people are informing me of that I feel like the world should know. Okay? So Steam was a token that created Steemit. So then when you post things on Steemit, you would then get back tokens as tips and stuff like that. You would make money on Steemit. Steam is actually a pretty good idea. It's like YouTube coming out with their own token. So I thought that it was a really good, brilliant idea as far as what they were trying to do, because it could sustain itself in a way if there was no exchange that they were going to put this on. So if there was the only exchange it was on is its own, that would be great. But then again, that's also a scary thing because then people don't want to keep all their money in one place. They kind of want to spread it around. So in any event, Steam is a good idea. Now, the reason why it's 28 cents versus Steam Dollar, I could not tell you because I thought that Steam Dollar, when I first heard about it, was a token, like a split from Steam, and was going to only be worth $1. But at one point it went to 14 bucks. So it's kind of like, well, what is Steam Dollar then? To be honest with you, I really don't know. I honestly don't really care because it's dollar and it used to be $14 at one point. Do I think it's going to go up to $14? Probably not. I'll try to like create a Steam and start putting videos up there and stuff like that. But as of right now, I really honestly do not understand it whatsoever. As far as Steam it goes, and Steam token or coin, whatever you want to call it, to me it makes sense. It's its own platform. Why not have your own coin? So, but yeah, so we'll look at our checklist. So this checklist I created on the simple fact that my goal is for me to be able to teach people how to look. Let me start 1 second before I get a call. I just don't want to get a call and interrupt my video. So I just don't want people to just buy off impulse or because of popularity, because someone else said so, or because of a video told them to do so, or because they invested. Like, none of that stuff should happen. What should happen is you should be able to do your own research and say, you know what? I do believe in this coin and I'm going to put my money in and I'm going to hold. The reason why I say that, because that's the most important thing you can do for any token that comes out, is holding it and not selling it instantly. Because if more people are selling it than buying it, then it's going down. If more people are buying it than selling it, then it's going up. So the more people that are holding, the more chances if you have it going up. Okay, that's simple as that. That's literally logic 101. So we're gonna look at a couple of things that I look at when I look at ICOs, or if I look at a token to buy, or if someone tells me about, hey, this airdrop is coming out. I will even refuse free tokens just because I don't want my Ethereum wallet just showing 98 million tokens and none of them are even utilized, right, or even useful at any point because this airdrop was so useless. So I just kind of feel like, I don't even want that. Like Biddletech. I'm invested in Biddletech. I spent $1,500 in Biddletech. 1,200. That's what it was. 1,200. Biddletech has come out with like 4 coins since then, 4 different arrangements, and hasn't even come out with their freaking platform. And it was a good idea because I thought they were going to come out with it, but like since then they just come out with different arrangements of their airdrop, and it's like, for what? Why are you changing the token description and everything? So anyway, that's just useless information. I wish I could get my money back on that, but that money is gone. So articles, social, and interviews. So this is important because you want to make sure that whoever you invest in, they are in the limelight as much as possible, that they don't mind fighting the SEC. They don't mind fighting against negativity. They're putting their face out there. They're putting their name out there. They're putting their brand out there. And they are putting everything they believe in on the line for you and for the rest of us. And I love that. So any token that's willing to put themselves out there as much as possible, I'm going to put as much money in them as I have when I can, that I'm willing to invest. Otherwise, if they're not, they're just looking to just hide and cower away when bad stuff happens, and praise themselves when good stuff happens. To be honest with you, I'm not looking to invest in any token like that. So it's very important that a token does not do that. So we'll look at their social and what's being talked about. So this is their social feed. So as you can see, there's a person here describing Libra versus Steam. Facebook, they're saying how much better they're going to be than Facebook. That's ultimately probably true because they're first to the market, but they're going to have to try to catch up to Facebook as far as it comes to popularity. Steam is not even at YouTube's level, let alone Twitter and Snapchat's level. So for you to say, or even Twitch's level, Steam is not even close to Twitch. And you are Twitch. You are YouTube and Twitch combined on a different platform and different market. I kind of feel like that's important. So when they come out with whatever app they're trying to come out with, or whatever platform they're trying to come out with, or whatever they're trying to do, then maybe a little bit more, a little bit better. But as of right now, this is something that they have to work on. They just need to push through. And I believe in the platform. I like the platform. I like the idea of what they're trying to do. And a lot of people are supporting them. I think it's awesome. So can it work? Yeah, it can. And they're active. As you can see, this is stuff that's posted this month. This guy posted this 2 days ago. So yeah, it's very active. They do interviews when they can. I've seen them on podcasts. Heard them on podcasts. I've seen them on YouTube. You can type in just on YouTube alone. What happened? So we just type in Steam it. Steam it, right? The code, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They don't have their own YouTube, which I think will help them even more. But they do have videos. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry. That's wrong. That's not them. That's right. They don't have their own YouTube. I thought so. Yeah, so they don't have their own YouTube that I know of. But I think that would help if they had their own YouTube. The reason why that would help is because they get to put out their own videos on YouTube and talk to people and let people subscribe to YouTube. I think probably the reason why they don't have their own YouTube is that they're somewhat of a competitor of YouTube. Just like I don't think that Twitch has their own YouTube channel talking about things that they're updating and changing. Although I do think that platforms should be on other platforms because that's the best way to get more followers and more people to support you, because you're on the platform that they currently use that's very similar to the platform you are. So I think that that would help if they did that. So, but at the same time though, since they're a competitor using it, it's not going to really matter. So yeah, they are active. They're in the limelight. They are creating videos, so that's a good thing. So description videos as well on that list. Okay, exchanges. So they're on quite a few exchanges, or no, I think they're only on a few exchanges. So the exchanges that they're on, quite a few. Okay, so they're on a good amount of exchanges. The most popular one is Binance, obviously. That one's a good one. Upbit, Huobi. So, and then Bittrex, right? So hit BTC, I freaking hate them, so I wouldn't advise buying from them at all ever. But as you can see, this is a good thing because the most popular ones on the list are the ones that are popular for that token, and there isn't some dramatic shift in volume where one person is 80%. So the highest right now is 29.9%. So that's like 1/3 of the tokens, which is good. So it's not like 80% of them are all being used on Binance versus everyone else, because if that one exchange goes down, that means the entire token is going down. So, and you really don't want that. You really just want, okay, a little bit here and there going down so that people can rebound it, using other platforms and other exchanges. But this is a token that may not need to be on a bunch of exchanges, but it is on a good amount of them, and it's on the real popular ones, so that helps. The industry that it's in, it does not currently exist, but Facebook is trying it. I'm pretty sure at some point YouTube may try it. I'm pretty sure, like, if they're deciding, like, oh, in order for you to buy advertisement on Steemit, you got to buy Steemit tokens and sell it back to us. I think that's a good idea, right? If they did that, I think that they decided to create apps on Steemit, that'd be awesome as well. So there's a bunch of things that I think that Steemit could do using their Steemit app. But it's all up to Steemit to actually do these things. So, and right now, Steemit does not look like they might be doing these things, but obviously they're growing slowly at their own pace. New way of thinking, yeah, it was at one point, and in a minute it's not going to be, but it was. No one else was thinking about this type of idea. No one else was pushing their own platform with their own tokens. Life changing, probably not. I think we can live without it, but I will say though, if this does grow, this could be life changing, because a lot of platforms could see that, oh, having your own token could be pretty big, The price of it being the fact that it is where it's at now, where it's about 30 cents, a little bit under 30 cents. That's actually good because it allows more people to invest into it because it's low. Because people don't really want to buy. So, like, for instance, I think that people don't really understand that you can buy like a portion of a Bitcoin. I think that's what holds people back, is that they don't understand that, hey, if you buy a penny of a Bitcoin, it's only going to cost you $100. And if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, then you're talking about having a penny's worth of it, which is $10,000. See what I'm saying? So it's almost in a way where people don't really understand that, so they fear investing in that. And I think that's kind of the problem. But when a coin is at 30 cents, people say, oh, I can own 1,000 of these for like $30. And it's like, yeah, you can. And that's actually a good thing. So when people see that, I think that that's kind of where the token itself has more potential to grow. Plus, at the same time, for it to go up a penny right now would mean that it went up. Actually, let's say it went up 3 pennies from where it's at right now. That means it went up 10%. You just made 10% of your money just on the fact that it went up 3 pennies, which I think is a big deal, right? Versus, Bitcoin going up, $30 or even $500. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as significant for Bitcoin. What is that to Bitcoin? Like 4%. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing. So, but yeah. So yeah, that's the price, right? So the price, it's a good price. Supply and burn, right? So are they burning any? I think at one point they were talking about it. I don't know if they actually did. But as you can see right now, there's 323 million of them. That's kind of high, but not really, because they're their own platform. And if their platform does grow in popularity, then I would say maybe 500 million would have been a good number. But right now, 100 million to me would mean that they should be at about $1 on a bad year, and be about $10 on a good year. So I think this is possible that it could be that type of a coin, but it all depends on where it goes and where it's been. So I think the all-time high was almost $10, so it's $8.57. In use, self-sustaining. Yes, 100%. If they're using it through advertising, like you had to buy it to advertise, you got them through tips, you got it through getting YouTube views, Steemit views. If it is being used that way, 100% is self-sustaining. But it's also not self-sustaining because it's all free coming into you rather than you having to buy it to do something, right? So you have to buy it to give out a tip. That's about it. How many people actually give out tips to YouTubers? Not many. So it's not really that big of a deal. So it's really not that self-sustaining, but it could be. In use, yeah, they do have a platform and they do have partners, so it is in use. Sorry, they do have customers and they do have, they're also in use. Partners, they don't have any, they're their own platform. And yes, they do have their own platform, but they don't have their own wallet unless it's on the platform. I think that's what they're kind of doing now, where you can store it on the Steam network itself. I don't really remember how it works. I know at one point I was using it, but I don't really remember it. But I would say that it's a good idea for them to have their own wallet on the platform itself. So what we'll do is we'll just go to that really quick and then we'll be out. So we'll go to Steam it. And I can create an account. I think there was like a, you had to like actually get approved to actually make videos too. Free transactions, so there's no, doesn't cost you any money to send. And here we go. Steam it based mobile account, app, whatever. These are things that they're trying to do. Steam it based apps. So yeah, I guess they do have their own. So they do. So if there's anything else that I'm missing, let me know. If you know a little bit more about the Steam It dollar, you can put it down in the comments. I'll post it for you guys and let you guys kind of take the credit of whoever understands that Steam It dollar thing. But to me personally, it doesn't make that much sense. So if there's anything else, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, share. If you made it this far, I rock with you. I'd appreciate my followers. I'll try to do a little bit more videos. Again, I'll try to keep my videos short if I can, but for the most part, I'm trying to explain it all as I'm going through it so that people that are new to my channel understand what it is I'm doing. All right. Thanks.